Live at Frizella Nursery in Defiance with why we may be lucky to see flakes flying ahead of this big freeze. Hey, Bridget.
Hey, Glenn, and you know, it was a beautiful drive up here to Defiance today. The winding roads, the green, everything in bloom. But of course, with the weather to come, that may all be at risk.
We're not that cold, but we're cold enough it's going to be a little tricky this time around.
St. Louis weather strikes again, springing back, bringing the cold and the snow. Are you ready for the cold?
No, because I've already been out in the sun, so I'm over it, but I'll put everything in the garage that I'm going to buy here today.
As temperatures fall, the leaves may drop with the mercury.
It depends where you're at. If you're in the city, it's going to be a little bit warmer. If you're out where we're at, it's going to be a little bit colder.
The concern, a matter of a few degrees. Anything under 28 can be deadly, so protection is key.
I'm going to get this all the way down to the ground, keep it out as much as you can get to hold as much ground heat as possible. The idea, though, is not to use plastic. This is a special cloth for freeze.
And there's one thing that may seem counterintuitive. Warm days like this leading up to a freeze may actually be damaging, while the snow can help.
No, actually, the warmer it is, the worse it is. Those fast temperature drops are even harder on the plants. Snow and water is actually a way of keeping them from frosting.
To mimic rain and snow, Frizella Nursery often running sprinklers to help ice plants to protect from a frost. But it's not that simple.
Now, when we get down below 28 degrees, that's iffy. So that's going to be a little bit more of a deal. We have to watch what we're doing. We have to try to cover more plants. We can't just necessarily ice them this time.
And of course, those tightly woven blankets, those actually help the plants on the ground. As for the young trees, I know a lot of people still want to protect those, but one, it's just tougher to put a blanket around those. And if you do that, it doesn't really help. That's because you don't have the heat from the ground actually protecting the leaves. Reporting live in Defiance, meteorologist Bridget Mahoney, Fox 2 News.